not be doing a detailed, thorough sweep of the whole village. We will sweep as much as possible, but we need to get in there, blow stuff up, and then pull out. We can't stay there. So I cannot stress this enough for anyone. If you've got any questions, if you think it might be coming, just place a bomb on it. I don't care. You don't need to report to me to know that you need to place a bomb on it. I just need to know that you actually put bombs in there and they are on for 3 minutes or something like that. So we can get people clear of it. In best cases, just put the, if you're uncertain about stuff, just place a bomb on it, put it for 10 minutes. So you're fairly sure that people are clear of it before it goes off. And then, of course, if everything just goes to shit, I've marked a LC all the way out to the west because there's not really a lot of good LCs down south.
There's one, if you couple of squares east of Banana, I'll circle it.
Yeah, but the problem is there's probably going to be red soldiers coming up that valley. Meaning that an LC here on the beach is just as good as granite. At the point. And I predict that they're most likely going to come up this route here. Meaning that they'll cut us off from any southward advance. So, I hope that if we get cut off from all angles, we might be able to push west and then link up with the helicopter out here on the west side. But that's just in case that everything goes to shit. Otherwise that, yeah, somebody marked the clearing out to the east. Let's just mark that as a $LC.
I marked one also in the south.
Yeah. Does anyone have a name for this? Thanks for the help.
Shit. Obsidian. If we're using rocks or minerals anyway.
The minerals dapper.
Knob. Bello, I don't know about you, but how confident are you by landing in close to buildings or jungle?
Hopefully I can make it.
Right. Kills him?
Yeah.
Your main job in this advance is just keep the push going, keep the momentum up, don't get pinned down. You will be in front and you will be leading with example, so push the guys forward, keep moving, keep sweeping, keep stuff blowing up. Command will follow up behind you and support you as much as possible, but our job will be to secure a landing site when we need to get out. Also, when we eventually have to extract, I want your team to just fall back to my position and we will set up the LC as quickly as possible and just hunker down. Once the helicopters arrived, the order is as follows, that we will extract, I think it's... How many are we? We are 1, 2, 3, 4...
13.
12. Alright, so we're 12. And it can carry...
Oh, pilot, yeah.
No, Benny. And we can carry 8. So we will be carrying 4 the first time? Is that correct? Yeah. Whereas, no, we will carry 5 the first time. One of the 5th guys, or 5 guys, will be staying as the door gunner. So, potentially machine gunner or something like that. Jump in the seat, go with the first helicopter. And you will basically act as a door gunner. Be sure to only have one guy returning with the helicopter for the second extract. Because the rest of us need the slots in the helicopter.
Okay.
And for those guys who jump in the helicopter the first time, don't care what you're doing, don't go AFK unless you touch down and jumped out of the helicopter. So, is everyone in on this plan?
So your intention is for Beowulf Banana to cover the advance, right?
Yes, as much as possible. It's basically just a scout out point, because I assume we can't see much from up where we start.
I don't think you're going to be able to see anything at all. It's in the jungle.
It's more of a just organize, coordinate before we actually just tumble in there.
Okay, I was just making sure.
But yeah, if we can provide support from there, we will do. But we will basically just follow up behind you and to provide support where possible. Also, kills them. If you got any wounded guys, just send them to the back and keep the momentum going if you can. If you can't, try to avoid to just get into a stalemate.
Right. Okay. I mean, it would be probably better in that if you wanted to do that, it would probably be better for you to shadow us so that I don't have to send my guys like 1, 2, like
Oh
300
yeah.
meters at the minimum.
That's the point.
Okay.
We will be shadowing you, but we will be trying to like, if we find a good supporting location, we will stay there and just support until we can't anymore. Then we'll follow up behind you.
All right.
Alright, shall I take us through or?
By the way, T-Bear's joining soon.
Okay.
Have him.
Also helicopter, I'm gonna have you wait on HP, wait for it, and like when we make contact, have you come in, do some recon, and maybe fire some rockets. But it's like very up close down there, so I'm not sure about the rockets, but we'll see.
We might actually call the helicopter in slightly, like once we actually start the attack and everything's just started. Might call in the helicopter once in a while for some strafing rocket runs at specific locations.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay, I'll take us through.
Internet check. Internet check.
Independent radio check.
Check.
Reaper JTAC, we are holding going south of your bananas, putting contact at the building break. What's your current position and status? Over.
JTAC is Reaper 1. I'm just approaching. I'm going to wait for it on the 300 meter away. Over.
Copy.
JTAC is Reaper 1. I'm at on wait for it now.
Copy, just as a heads up, we'll only take 2 more minutes or so until we make contact. Over.
Copy that. Also, I have 14 hydro rockets, but there is 3 never back at base. Over.
Good enough. Thanks.
Copies coming in. Are there any AA threats that I didn't know about? Over.
Not as far as we know. Reaper JTAC, fire mission, break. We spotted some enemies between Kale and Mango. If you just trace them east to west, break. And no, just like 6 rockets or so out.
Reaper copies between Kale and Mango, east to west, 6 rockets, over.
Tell Fatima if we don't have exact contact.
Copy that. Just coming around now. We line up, over. Was that close to the mark? Again, do another one, over.
Reaper JTAC, I don't fucking know to be honest. Give me a minute to do. Ready.
Copy that.
Reaper JTAC, sun close enough, can't do proper sighting stuff yet, break. Be advised there was an RPG fired at you. Might want to keep your distance and speed at all times. Over.
Copy that. I'll fire a few more rockets now. Mission complete. I'll continue my recon.
JTAC fire mission, break. And 200 meter west of SP Brandy, there's like a small, long building, break. Get enemies all around there. If you go east to west, try to hit the general area, break. Don't get too close to eyepiece and fog, break. Give me like 5 rockets, over.
I'll say that can be one. I'll take a look at the map once I'm safely away. Over. say that's the one. Was that building 100 meters west of SB Brandy? Over.
Negative. Building 200 meter west. Like that. Not so square. Where?
Ah, yeah, I see. Copy that. And east to west, 4 rockets or 5 rockets.
Affirmative.
Everyone copies. I take 12 minutes to get me around the east-west run. Over. One also, if it's possibility, marking smoke would help a ton. Over.
I film and I'll try to give you a web smoke. Gigantic got web smoke out, stay west, southwest of the smoke.
West, southwest of smoke. Copy that. Take the things group 1. I am now approaching ID Titanium, ready for the run. Over.
Clear top.
Say that Group 1, I couldn't get eyes on the building nor the red smoke coming from east. Could I do a south to north pass along the valley? Over.
Negative, I have a new fire for you in a moment. Wait a moment. Gigantic is a couple of rockets northwest of Kale.
Northwest of Kale, so in the village. Over.
Like in between the village and Kale. Yeah, do it from somewhere down right to the left.
Copy that. Just for future reference, without proper run and smoke, it's hard to see any targets because of trees. Over.
Sorry, it's been over my time here.
Copy that. No worries on my part. Just will be more effective with that. Over.
As I had some we are currently pushing strong.
Copy that. Over.
I take hands up, use markers on front legs.
Do smoke from front, please. Copy that. Over.
Reaper JTAG, Reaper JTAG, give me 2 rockets just north of the village.
Just north of the village. Copy that. Will take a minute to get me around into a good run over.
Me, also for future weapons, you're clear to come a bit closer where we can be on the final phase of the push. Over.
Can you say again? Over.
For future, for your weekend launch, you're clear to come a bit closer. We are in our final stage break. And it's unlikely that they will have any focus here. Over.
Copy that. Over. Approaching now. Oh my.
Good. Line up for 1 northwest to southeast.
Okay, that is 1. I am out of rockets. Over.
JTAG, I copy, stay in the area for extraction to some recon. Over.
Copy that, JTAG. I'll look around for landing zone as well. Over.
Good, up. tech, be advised we're very to outskirts of the village now.
Everyone copy each other.
JTech, pick a landing zone, inside the village, not land yet, but might be on a very short notice. Over.
Copy that. There's a lot of trees around there, so it will take a time for me to land and not crash. There's between Base of 5 Banana and SP Randy, there's a farm field that might be better if I cannot land inside the village. Over.
We will double check, but try to make the village.
That is Group 1, there are hostiles near this fire banana. Over.
Copy. JTech, I put some smoke northeast of the village. It looks like a good landing zone. Over. Do not land yet, let's check it out.
Yeah, copy that. Should be doable. There is a lot of fire incoming in my direction when I slow down. Over. Rainbow.
Roger, I take people land. I can deploy a white smoke if you want to cover.
Copy that. Any smoke will be helpful. Over.
Come on. Smoke is out. Wait 30 seconds for contact there, right?
Copy that. I'll start my approach because it will take a while. Over.
So, got white and got the smoke out there.
Eyes on the smoke. Over. One, don't even know I'm clear to land. Over.
Oh, right, 20 seconds or so.
I had to wave off for a while because I'm taking too much fire. Over.
Negative, do your approach now. Make the approach now.
Copy that. I'll turn around again. Over.
Coming down now.
Don't worry. I might need some guidance as I don't see anything below myself.
400 meters. To your right, 5 meters.
Is this good?
To your right, to your right. Good. 15 left again, get a bit wide, bit wide. Okay, good, going good. Good down.
Oh well, somebody's down. Alright,
Go, go, go.
lifting off, lifting off.
Will do.
shitstorm there? I have no idea because I couldn't see fucking anything.
Scouts is giant airborne. Copy. Over.
Right, I think I'm medically fine. Should I say something older?
I don't think there's a door gunner. Yeah, but
Yeah, someone side.
is there a gun actually anywhere?
No.
I didn't think so. I don't think there's.
Like, you get your gun to fire out of the door. That's all I think.
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
Benny, did you have any other injured in the ground? Maybe you should stay in because you're the medic.
I'm not medic.
You're not the medic? Who's the medic?
Oslo is.
Oh yeah.
He's probably still on the ground.
Okay.
Anyone else in here got the radio?
Yeah, I've got radio.
Alright. Yep, we need a radio on the helicopter on the way back.
I can stay. I'm staying in the radio.
Yeah, just drop off somewhere.
Yeah.
Might be worth repairing the engine, but who cares?
I don't think they'll last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna repair it. It's fine. Right?
Touchdown.
Yeah, I'll stay down.
Ah!
Oh god.
God!
You think? Here. Alright, lifting off.
Yeah.
Am I clear this off? Okay.
Just us then.
Yeah. Now you'll see how fucking annoying it is to land there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here for now. Damn, it's hell on the ground there. I love these kind of chaos missions.
It's quite peaceful up here.
Yeah, now you say it, right? I mean, down there, it's absolute hell. I'm wondering if any of them are still alive.
It's so goddamn hard to actually find anything on this map while in there because you just look down and yep, trees.
At some point, Killsman was like, yeah, we gotta take this hill here, and I'm just like, that's where cash is inbound. And I was like, alright, okay, we're not going there. And like seconds later, minutes later, the airstrike just hit it.
Yeah, I don't know if I hit any enemies though because you don't have any crosshairs with this.
No, you definitely hit some.
Good.
Can't tell you how effective it was because we didn't go there, but you definitely, you know, people shooting at us with rocket strike and people are no longer shooting at us.
Yeah, that's always a good sign.
That, or we might just have told them to, you know, fuck off.
Check that this is Reaper 1. I'm gonna switch off to the ground radio so I can communicate with them. Over.
I've got one as well. Yeah. Shit, I've got one quick cloth left.
Ground, this is air. I'm closing in and do this again. Over. Did you hear that on the radio?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna hop back in so I can pry cover. Right, I'm just gonna wait till we see what that's a fishing hamlet.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Air,
I'll be in the back.
around
back
this
left.
air, I'm closing in the village now. Are you ready to board? Over. Around this air, anybody on this channel? Over. Let me if you see anything that looks like allies, or you see any smoke or etc. Yeah. It's a lot of dead bodies.
Dan hopping off the right side, shooting at
Yeah.
It's like sitting in here now. Holy shit. I don't see any. I see a lot of casualties. Let's do another run.
Anybody on this radio channel? Over. I saw a puff of smoke to the right. Next to the fishing hamlet.
Yeah, we've got you. Is this? Where you at? Can you pop smoke? Okay, you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. If it's the air, just going in around again so I can get a good run for the landing. There's a lot of fire coming in, so you need to be fast and help me out landing because I don't see it over. Smoke is not needed, it's more when I'm over the village, I won't be able to see any trees or buildings underneath me, over.
Hopping to left back seat. Press me.
Okay. Okay, instruments are gone.
Fuck me.
Oh, engine is gone, engine is gone. Actually getting. It's still going. Engine is red, but still going on. Never mind, it's gone, it's gone.
Fuck, this is how we die. We should run northeast.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna. Where's the enemy? Oh, fuck.
Come at me, you cock bitches, I'm American!
Ah! George! Just knew I had picked up an AK.
Repeat that, Balu.
I picked up an AKM.
Confirm, so did Greeno, so be careful.
Nice.
Right,
Nice
5-minute piss break for the next mission. Off you trot.
Walker. Ready for that next mission? Hot Pocket 2, A Pilot's Revenge.
Did the helicopter get fucked before you landed, or what happened?
Yeah. It got the engine went red while I was landing, so that kind of made things a little bit more difficult. And then
Right.
while I was on the ground, then it just went totally.
Yeah.
Typical Finn. It was a bit difficult because the engine
I
was
was-
destroyed.
Yeah. I thought those extra RPGs would blow it up, but nope.
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah, the configuration of those UH1s is pretty dirt because they do survive everything, but at the same time, it's fucking armor. So if they don't, they go down so quick.
First thing that went down was the instruments. Well, luckily only.
Four men.
Don't need those.
I'm pretty sure I got sniped by a mouse in a Gant from like 300, 400 meters away. So
I do have to admit, I had to cheat a little bit and use the GPS because otherwise I had no idea where the village was because I couldn't see shit.
It's pretty hard to navigate unless you fucking top dog on navigating. The only way I found to do it without obviously a GPS has been built to that helicopter, isn't it? So it's not even like I gave you a GPS item. But the only way I could navigate to it without even looking at GPS was just going along the river, which takes forever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you might end up going down the wrong fucking estuary, and it's like, ugh.
I did that later on anyway because it just made it a lot easier because when trying to come from the west or the east, the hills just made it so impossible to line up anything, especially because you don't have a crosshair for the rockets either. So just like shoot one of them, like okay, land it there, so let's adjust now and then. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
past
Tommy
already.
rockets. It's great.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be effective. First
I
video.
didn't expect. I thought Greeno was dead. I did probably execute Bacon and Scope.
What?
Well,
Don't execute people for fuck's
well,
sake.
see, I didn't know the helicopter was coming back for us because there was nothing on the radio. So
The helicopter didn't come back, so I shot my friends who were like slightly wounded.
well,
Oh no, he didn't execute me, I respawned.
They were
Yes.
dead at that point, yeah.
Scope was dead, dying, and Alter was so shot he was going to bleed to death.
So what you're saying is you spared us from the torture of the Viet Cong.
Pretty much, yeah. And apparently Greeno I didn't kill somehow.
Yeah. Hid in another building. Damn, I love the M14.
It's quite meaty.
That was a good mission.
It's funny from there because there's watching down like, yeah, I can hear some fire because oh, we're in RPG, and then I hear Keaton on the radio like, it's chaos here, like hang on for a minute, yeah, I'll get smoke soon.
Seems I can't see shit either.
that was quite nice and chaotic, like the majority of the way through. I like that.
I love the
Feel
yeah.
the trees.
The
Chaos
way I
is great.
lead.
We're hitting back in the radio, and I was sitting up there. I was like, "Oh, this is quiet." And then, yeah, that RPG just strafes by, and like, "Oh, all right."
I
And
think
you
it's
can't
anything
even.
to do with you leading scope. It's just that enemies are coming from all directions.
Yeah, but you haven't noticed all the time I tend to lead. It's sort of like these missions.
That was interesting. Them just coming out, just look at. I was looking at him. He weren't even aggravated. The AI. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's not friendly.
He then emptied half his Kalashnikov into you, and then you decided, yeah, he's
He's probably enemy.
he probably doesn't like me standing on his right, Paddy.
But I love how it ground down to when Valo touched down the first time. It was basically just going around to people like, you go up in helicopter, you go up in helicopter, basically just picking people out for a death sentence.
Yeah, you dare get back on the other quick.
Yeah,
See,
it
I was smart. I just jumped in.
was good to be wounded at that point because you got priority to get out.
Yeah.
I took Walker's rifle and chest rate and backpack off him to like just in case I was there behind and I'd have his ammo. Because I took when Chief died, I picked up his rifle, took the mag out of it,
Strip me
and
down.
put it back. I'm gonna go Bisons.
I'm not entirely sure why the JTAC felt like he needed to extract.
Felt like it.
He looked at the situation on the ground and in the air and thought, "No, fuck this."
Yeah.
That's how you survive a war.
Yeah, he was just a smart guy.
Yeah, I immediately jumped on the co-pilot seat.
I mean, I was there in case one of the dice doing liftoff, so I can take the controls. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I actually had my joystick ready.
Kinky.
It was pretty difficult to land on that village because
Yeah.
when you don't have any head tracking, you just cannot look around at all. And I was just floating there wondering, is there a tree under me? Is there a building underneath me?
Yeah, like after being in the Spectre, I can see why you wanted to land on the rice paddy, but the problem was the rice paddy was swarming with enemies.
Yeah, I noticed that as well later on when I flew over it.
Don't really know what mission to play next, to be honest. Do that Racks in the Valley one on the playlist, so do you want to save that one?
I mean, we
I
can
wanna
play
save
the other
it behind my
Vietnam
account.
mission we've got.
It's
one where we
10 to
serve
28, that mission, but
What? The rack one? Or the
yeah. it's
Yeah,
10
I'd save it, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to find one then.
I'm back.
How many of that?
We haven't played 1 hour in Zargabad for a while, have we? That's quite fun. Although, it should be alright with numbers.
Which one's that?
Where there's some, the CIA go and help.
MP7s.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
comedy.
I remember this now. The comedy. There's some enemies. How many? Too many.
Black Hawk Down in Zargabad. Nice.
No, not that one. That's a different one.
I remember the first time we played that 1 hour in Zargabad. Almost made it to the airfield and then I got shot by friendlies.
Yeah.
Like literally 10 meters out of the gate to the airfield. Like, yep, friendly vibe, good. Survived everything else.
I didn't get hit before sitting. No, that was that RPG that nearly kills them. That was the first time I got hit. Yeah, that was a very convincing. No, sit down.
Was that an RPG that hit Killstim, like when the massive
I don't know.
explosion went off as we entered the village?
I believe it was.
Yeah, I didn't hear the RPG, and I thought initially that it might have been a mine because only my legs were hurt.
I don't think that was an RPG. I only heard the explosion.
It
Could
was
just have been a
in.
grenade.
I saw the man step forwards and shoot with an RPG. It was an RPG.
Yeah, it was in the building, like opposite.
Also,
Yeah,
Walker,
I found an RPG though.
I've got to say, thanks for the search party. We kind of needed that.
Yeah.
Went building to building.
Fucking just laying down fire. So many bullets were coming past us as we were running around. That was crazy.
You know that when everything is chaos and you stand in the middle of the road and you sit down and you just take careful aim and you hit a couple of people and just sitting like I have no right to be alive by just sitting out here in the open.
Yeah,
just
somehow this is working.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's working, so I'm just gonna stay here.
No, I took cover in that building in the middle where everyone's being shot at.
Hmm.
And I was like, yeah. I got shot a few times. I was like, no, I'm not leaving this.
Yeah, that's the same. I mean, I got shot in there as well, but did I get shot in the middle of the road? No.
It's Arma logic for you.
Every mission I look at and go, oh yeah, that'd be a good one, and then realise that you've played it recently.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my problem is at the minute.
It's the ones I haven't played for a while. Oh shit, what have I done? I voted. Oh god, no!
Stop
The
voting.
fucking map we just played. Good job.
God damn it!
Good
You've
job.
got 40 seconds to pick one now, Dapper.
Yeah, hurry.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's fine, I can kick his back. It's not an issue. I did find one and then you put me off.
What map was it?
It was a Keithan mission, I think.
Ooh.
I think it was Caribou. I like Caribou, because I always run Caribou.
That's probably my very
Has,
first terrible mission.
Before I start looking at the list, has anyone here not got Apex?
Nope.
Cool.
Do you want me to run an Apex mission? I can do.
No, I'm saying before I even look down the list.
Alright.
We can do drug wars again.
Oh god, no. I'm too tired.
No, fuck drag laws, no.
Naughty boy.
Fuck drag
Drag laws. Yeah, drag laws.
Fuck Dracula, he was not a nice guy.
No, fuck that shit.
I'm in Vietnam mood.
We'll make more Vietnam missions. What about Rising Crescendo? We've not redone that one.
Ooh, yeah, that little bird on the Caribou, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
like
one where
Crescendo.
we've got to get rid of those containers, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
pilots.
we've not reran that one, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Dial
Caribou.
C for cocaine.
Caribou is the best map ever.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not the fucking Taru pilot as I was last time.
Oh, it's not the one I thought it was, but this'll do. Yeah.
What map are you thinking of?
I was thinking of yeah, it would have been not enough people, but the one where we had to airlift those things out of that compound was the one I was thinking of.
This is that mission.
No, that's the one.
The
one
USMC
where there's
one.
2 teams. Yeah, the one where there's.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
the one I
we
was
can do that
thinking of.
that one too, but I don't think you'd have enough numbers. To
Yeah,
do
no, that's what I was thinking. So this numbers looks good. So.
Is this a German one?
9.
9.
Was this the mission that gave me pilot tag?
I think so.
I remember the pilot crashing in the sea.
Right, is everyone here?
Oh. Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Right, this is Rising Crescendo. Caribou Special Taxis Detachment prepare to conduct air assaults to secure top secret containers from a rebel-held island. Requires 1 pilot for logistics, and it's recommended that there's a pilot per assault team for rapid insertion. Okay. Can I have an ops commander for the commander team in Rider 0, please?
And again, if somebody wants some help leading, I can slot the TYC and help out.
Have we actually got enough pilots, people that are trained?
You only need
That's what I'm
one
thinking
because
Yeah.
there's a transport version of the Taru, so you can just use.
All right, that's fine. Anybody?
We've got like 6 pilots.
All right, I'll do it. Okay. Can I have a pilot for Broadsword 1, please? Thank you. JTAC and a medic. Team leaders for Rider 1 and Rider 2. Okay, fill up those squads. Okay, you're both pilots, aren't you? Do you want to pilot again, Valu, or are you sick of it?
I can.
Because alternatively, you can. I don't know. I'll tell you what you could do. You could. We could have a CAS thing with the little bird and a co-pilot. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, let's do that. The Claymore 1 with CAS and co-pilot. Fight over.
You want to fly or big old pilot, Phoenix?
Don't mind, it's up to you.
God damn, that's like a hippie fight.
All right. Okay, I'll take us through.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh.
Could ban that phrase in this community.
Yeah.
Some light of the evening.
Oh, it's this man. Yes,
Hey,
yes, I
Everybody,
know.
everybody on one. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I need to
Oh,
fucking
this
transport
is
this
one. All right, you're all banned. Sorry, that was a frighteningly good JSM impression.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I think I was the gas pilot last time on this one.
I believe JSM was JTAC as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, right.
The last time we played this, Black Hole was my pilot. I remember. I was one of my first team leading missions, and all of my team members made it out alive, which I was immensely proud of because that was the only squad that did that. And then the pilot crashed into the sea.
Ah, yes, that was our squad. I remember that.
Yeah, right. I was so immensely proud of that. No casualties with me, and then we crashed into the sea.
Went a bit too low.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just like,
Dapper.
Yeah.
Presume we're going to use the transport Taru.
Yeah. Correct.
Do you want me, if you want to... Yeah, do you want me to do landing zones or anything like that, or do you want to pick them?
You can pick him. I'm still reading, so. The only thing I would say is try and get it close, because it's supposed to be rapid insertion quotation marks.
If I drop some landing zones down and then you choose which ones you want to use, probably the best
Yeah,
thing to do.
makes sense. Do that.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we have some proper good rapid insertion.
Well, if you really
Hard
don't
and
want to
fast.
do rapid insertion, then give me a little bird instead of the Taru.
Yeah, the problem is we've got 2 teams, so we'd have to do 2.
Got a co-pilot?
2 pilots. Well, you got 3 pilots.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
as well just Dapper.
Yeah, I mean, what we could do is insert via the little birds, and then you can switch over to Cass with co-pilot, because Cass without a co-pilot, especially at 10 o'clock in the night, in the evening, it's going to be
Caribou.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
light.
daylight, bro.
Is it? Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, read
Still
environment.
fucking helpful, because yeah.
As long as people on the ground just give some markings for the cast pilot, it's fairly doable. It's not that hard.
Yeah, full Blue Force. Although it's not. Oh yeah, it is working. Hey, fucking genius. Yeah, we've got full markings and stuff.
All right.
Obviously, be good if squad leaders could be the ones marking, not everyone drawing their tits everywhere. But I'll put down some LZs, right? Anyway, and pilots for like little birds and Saru. If you fucking don't like the LZs, say now or forever hold your peace, kind of thing. The naming convention though. Should do.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if we've got like laser rangefinders or anything. Anyway, because apparently the equipment is minimal according to the briefing.
Yeah, the computer company expanded. They're making rangefinders now. Razer.
Yes.
Razer rangefinder.
Laser rangefinders, exactly. Park arcs and laser rangefinders.
You're telling me it costs 10 grand and it doesn't even work?
What?
I was trying to make a bad joke.
You shit.
Yeah, it's probably
Hey, fuck you.
probably a good thing that we don't use the Taru, because apparently, yeah, if we lose it, we fail the mission. So,
But it's worth knowing. We need it to. I guess Scope can just once he drops some people off, he can go back at the Taru. The extraction might take a long time. That's all.
yeah.
Have to be careful.
Well, the thing is, like, the reason why I say rather go for the little birds in the insertion is because we can get up close and you can get in there secure while I go back and switch out, pick up the Saru, pick up you guys when I get there, pick up the whatever I need to pick up when I get out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter so much taking a bit longer for extraction. Unless you're under really heavy fire.
Of course, the good thing is you can sit there in the pod just watching all the RPGs line up on us when I try to pick up the whatever I need to pick up.
I don't really know what to mark on the map because it's not like I can exactly do, because we're not moving a whole massive distance. Essentially, we're securing compounds, so.
Then mark the corner of the compound so that we from the air know what is dangerous and what is not.
Plan which way you want to sweep it.
Yeah. I suppose I could mark buildings and number them.
Walker, that LC Blitz in Target 1, is that on top of the building?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's on. That's a construction site, I think.
Oh yes.
Let's hope that's a construction site.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
Sweep it over the cast, make sure it's actually like doable. Maybe put a rocket on the roof and fucking do it. Go wild. Full throttle.
Yeah, except we can't do that because the cast pilots are doing little birds for the insertions.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they
The
are.
co-pilot was going to do it. Oh, I see. So you can get all 3 little birds going.
We need that many seats, don't we? I think. Let me think, because
It's
each little
6
bird's
players
6,
per...
7. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 7 people. But the cast little bird only has 3. If I remember correctly, one that's drive the minigun, and then one in the co-pilot seat, and then the pilot.
Yeah, I thought you were just taking 2 little birds. I didn't realize taking 3. So.
Yeah, because otherwise. Ooh.
Have room for all in 2 little birds.
Yeah, you would.
Right, then we would.
You could have 2 LZs and do a simultaneous landing.
Yeah.
That'd confuse the fuck out of it.
Well,
alright, mate.
yeah.
Going dark.
Pilots are feeling fantastic. You just what's it called, straddle it so that one lands as the other one's coming in, then takes off so the other one can land.
Well, the only restricting condition there is the people getting off the damn chopper.
Yeah. Fucking be alert. You just tell go. I'm gone.
Right.
See you later.
I don't think I'll be using blitzes as much as nice as it is. We're not supposed to blow up whatever the thing is, and we don't know where it is. So the containers.
Then just use the miniguns.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still an unknown because we don't have that much intel on the area. So we can use. Let me finish. We can use it for the extraction, but I don't want to use it for the insertion. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Go hard or go home, Dapper.
Yeah, sure. Let's just land in the middle of a compound on a building that could be extremely well defended, possibly with explosives set in it. And let's see how it goes.
Pilots, then, for simplicity, can we redo the call signs? Because obviously, if there's 3 birds at once, it's going to get really complicated if there's only 2 call signs.
Oh, so did you want me to slot into the other pilot?
No. It's just it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just use the other pilot, one of the other call signs.
Yes, co-pilot. Right. There's only
So
like
I'll write it
2 pilots.
down so everyone knows where they're standing, etc.
Okay. Choose Claymore 2 or whatever. 3. Or whatever.
Hey Walker, I couldn't find any sponsons for my Predator that I'm making, so I put. Have you ever seen the Legion heavy bolters on top of rhinos?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
What was that? What did you say, Walker? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've kind of replicated that with 2 heavy bolters that I had from my my guard. I just put them on top of a hatch.
Nice.
So technically, I have a Predator.
Oh my god, I can't spell.
Yeah, spell like Scope trying to spell in obsidian. I was so tempted to correct that, but I didn't.
I know I spelled it wrong. Wanted to like stop the breathing a lot.
He's be Phoenix now. Yeah. No.
What?
You're just gonna be 1, 2, and 3 because simplicity. I think would be the best thing.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as Al Dib Dab.
Phoenix and Value. Just a heads up when we come into land, if we need to land into the same LC, if you hear another pilot say, "I'm passing over you now," or I'm about to pass over you, you follow that other pilot's guidelines. You don't start taking off then. I know it's one of those very simple things, but it's just like I've seen so many players like not listening to it and then suddenly pull up into another helicopter.
Yeah, pilots have marked some holding points as well, north and northeast. And as for like going in on the LVs, I'd just say you're coming in from the north, coming in from the northeast, etc. And you can just line it up as your discretion. But I would suggest, depending on how Devil wants to do it, yeah, especially if you've got 3 birds going into one LZ, you just make sure you got 100 or 200 meters clearance from each other, keep it at the same speed, and then, yeah, as we were saying before, straddle it so the first pilot hits the ground, the second one's preparing to bleed. Give me like 10 seconds or something so they can get everyone out and then take off, and then you land. And the minute the fucking lead pilot says wave off, or JTAC says wave off, you fucking wave off. Or if someone says wave off, it's much easier to fucking wave off because you can do without crashing or having people die, etc.
My microphone muted.
Lol.
Are we using all 3 little birds to land, or just 2 of them?
As it stands, I think we're using 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get everyone on the ground as quick as possible.
Right, I think we're ready. Unless there's anything you need to mark, Walker.
I'm waiting for the plan first, and then I might have to change changes.
Okay, so essentially what we're going to do is insert initially to objective 1 via 3 little birds. The way we're going to do it is rider 1 will be with rider 0, and they're going to insert at LZ Budden on the north area of the compound and secure area 1, which I've circled and marked. Let me see, rider 2 is going to insert via possibly LZ Thing, but more likely LZ B key, because it's got a bit of defilade between that and the actual compound, and it'd probably be safer unless the pilot wants to take a risk or doesn't see any immediate contacts around that area, in which case they can insert via LZ Thing. Then Rider 2 are going to secure this south area of the initial compound, Fort Crassus, and watch the southern MSR of MSR Curly Whirly. Once the container has been located, we will make to secure it and call in the Turu. From there, we're going to do a, depending on which area the container is found in, the squad that has found the container will remain with it until it's extracted. The other squad can be extracted via Little Bird and be put into a holding pattern before we make our way over to the next objective. So the Area 2, the Objective 2 at Sklonholmer Zastava, we are going to be inserting via 2 LZs, LZ Cockrots, as Walker's put, and LZ NAF. Same again here. Rider 2 will be inserting via LZ Cockrots and secure Area 3 to secure ASR Freddo to the north, whereas Rider 1 will be inserting at LZ NAF and securing Area 4, where they can also watch MSR Dibdab. We can possibly set up defences if need be along phase line red and using the building and the containers around that area as cover, provided we find the container in time and call in the Teru for the extraction. After that, the same issue will apply, where the squad that finds the container will remain with it until it's extracted, and the other squad can either essentially help them with the extraction. I think in the case of Objective 2, it's probably going to be best that we have both squads remain behind for the extraction of the container, and take up sides on opposite ends of the compound, one covering north, one covering south. I think that covers everything. Are there any questions?
Yes. Second objective, when I'm extracting the container and you're having anyone on the ground, who is picking up all the teams? Because
right,
then still having cast flying.
Essentially, yeah, we'll be having cast flying at some point though. I will call for either the cast to return to base and collect another Little Bird to help with the extraction, or depending, it really depends on how hot the reception is at the second objective. Either way, both squads are probably going to have to remain behind to look after the container while it's been extracted. Again, for the first objective, the same issue applies. Unless we spot a massive amount of contacts, I may not call for the CAS helicopter to be used, but it just depends on what we experience when we're on the ground. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan and we do it as quickly as possible, we won't have need for the CAS in either objective, but if we do, I can call it in as needed. Any other questions?
Yeah, can you just repeat the landing zones for the first objective? Sorry.
Okay, it's either LZ Fing or B Key for Rider 2, and LZ Budden for Rider 1 and Command.
Roger.
Would the circle I put be an option as well? It's like less to walk than Bicky and
yeah,
not in the face as Fing.
Obviously, that I don't know if Walker's marked that, but it's like
yeah, I'll change that for B key if you're happy with that.
Yeah, that's fine, so long as whoever's piloting's okay with landing in that sort of area, but it should be okay.
Yeah, obviously pilot has last call, but
yeah.
Also, in Area 2, do you want us to do a full clearing? I'm a bit worried about crossfire when we are nearing in on Area 1. Like, I would just sit down here somewhere, shoot what moves, and let you and, like, Rider 1 and Command you with the clearing.
Right.
Depends on enemy amount, of course, but...
Essentially, there are, I think, if you zoom in far enough, you can see fences and such. The limit of advance for Rider 2 can be this fence here that I've just marked on that red line. So if you run into any sort of contacts to your north, that's as far as you should need to clear. The rest can be up to Rider 1 and Command approaching from the north. Obviously, we will need to clear the entire compound until we've found the container, and then we can sort of defend it and reinforce positions around it, ready for the Teru to come and get it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anything else?
Who's taking who? The LCs.
Well, I assume Walker's gonna do it. With you piloting one of the little birds and Colossal piloting the other one. So Scope, I think you're going to be taking Rider 1 and
so
Command.
that's now definitely the plan. There's two little birds and one.
Yeah, one
right,
Cass, just in
okay.
case.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anyone else confused about what's going on?
There's two ALC things realized on the first objective.
Is there?
Yeah. One in the north and one inside the compound.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just rename one of them then.
Just, which one did you mean originally? Because
LZ thing in the south, the one sort of within the compound, next to where Rider 2 needs to be dropped, essentially. I'll just remove that one and put a new one down.
Yeah.
See you about.
Pilots just double check those names again because I'm trying to just keep it as it kind of was. So broadsword, scope, and Claymore 1 and 2 for Phoenix and Below. Just simplicity. I'll just have to try and remember which bird's which. Comedy, etc.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yep.
I'll take us through.
Hello. It's me.
Oh, I got 556.
Oh yeah, this is one where people have 556. They're not meant to.
yay, pistol again.
Hey.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, I remember last time there was confusion about that.
Oh, by the way, Phoenix, you might want to actually leave the group so you have your own blues force to go.
Yeah, that's going to be helpful because then we can see on where you are.
Check. Check.
Wait, Benny, do you have 556 or not? Do I have 9 mil? I have 9 mil, no. Oh, I have 556.
Oh wow.
You're not too ready.
Right.
So,
Hold on.
we're going with Phoenix? That one, or was that two?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Right, I'm gonna.
Which team we're going with Phoenix?
One person should have.
Which team am I going with?
Which team we're going with you?
I believe two are.
Right.
Technically, the marksman could.
Are you the pilot, bitches?
Hey.
Yeah, is that name's nice and confusing for you?
Oh yes.
Wonderfully.
Going back to the original plan, it was the worst anyway. Cool. I do have a laser detonator, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not expecting tanks, so it shouldn't be a problem. But so you know, I do have a detonator. I think is there a rearm thing? There is a rearm thing. I don't know if you'll be able to change your pods out, but if you just stay with rockets and miniguns, so quick gun runs for now. I don't think we'll need it.
Walker, just to clarify here, we're taking team 1 or team 2?
Yep.
Can someone shoot
Can you take 1 and Phoenix will take 2?
Right.
Or you'll take 1-0 and Phoenix will take 2.
Ready?
1 and 0 will be Scope and 2 will be Phoenix. And then Blue, you're going to hover around with the Cas and cover the...
Okay, do we have anything fancy? No.
For order of going in, and like the directions, well, I think it's the same thing is obviously I've marked out the waypoints because I reckon to make sure it all goes smoothly and that you guys don't. Oh my god, there's bloody radios. To make sure you guys don't go flying over the AO and take it to its fire. If we come in via the west via waypoint Cheeselet, so you kind of swing round to the left from the left to hit those LZs. So that if we go 1 and 2, so in an order of flight, like order of flight, I guess. What if you just do 1, 2, and then Baloo, 1, 2 Baloo. So Baloo's Baloo, if you coming up the rear, that way, if you see any fire going on the first 2 birds, who will hopefully get in without getting shot at, because the enemy's still reacting. Baloo, you can just then start laying down fire on anything and let us know. where the fire's coming from, and then depending on how heavy it is, if it's really heavy and we need you just to suppress it and drop rockets on it and put stuff below, then just carry on and let us know. But if it's really light and shit, then we'll send you back and grab Phoenix if needed.
Okay.
And then obviously scope as soon as you've got guys on the ground. I guess you go back for the roof. Because
just for the sake of clarification, on objective 2, if nap is too hot, am I clear to just swing around to can or bog? Like,
just wave off. Wave off and ask. I'd rather not just say go to this location. If anything, the better location would be Git, because if you land on can or bog and we're taking fire from the center, you're going to get rinsed from the objective area. So it'd be easier just to wave off and ask.
Hey, Daphne, is that chance to resupply?
I would have thought. Unless it's like severe, you're going to crash, then obviously, take it into your decision. But I'd rather just not put down troops just where you like.
I've got like 1 liter.
Okie dokie. Is there any LZs that you guys are like really fearful of? I know obviously those blitz is a bitch. Is anyone not confident landing on top of those construction buildings for a start?
For extraction, no.
Okay, cool.
So if that.
Just slam into the building, you're fine.
Yeah, like we were saying, the thing is, pilots call in today, so if you can't do it, just say, don't just fucking try it and then put the bird into the ground, because that doesn't help nobody. But obviously, on all these areas, not kind of metagaming, they're like massive construction areas, so watch out for like high power lines and cranes and shit.
For objective 2, I'd prefer if there was a construction building to land on, instead of on the road or something. If there's one there.
Yeah, if I see anything better, I'll let you know. But there's only those. I think there's only like 2-3 story factory buildings that aren't flat roofed. So,
okay.
Worst case, if you're not confident to land, then we'll just find a more open area on one of the hills or something. But especially for the initial insertion, we need to. I think the road's going to be the best bet.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to watch out for like random lampposts. I don't think there's that many on this map. So. Cool. Any more questions, concerns?
Yeah, for the first LCs, I think it was the LC thing here, and that 2 was supposed to be landing on because there was 2 of the same named LCs before.
Yeah,
Peaky, isn't it they're going for?
Yeah,
but you've also
thing, I've said thing if there's like fuck all there.
Oh, okay. That's completely going to be part of discretion.
Yeah, exactly.
Like. If you can't do either, then wave off. But if you start going for thing, like cutting across here, and you're missing Beaky, unless you can pull it out like some sort of hilarious maneuver, to be honest, I'd wave off and come around again. Because of the amount of traffic that's going on with the other 2 birds, it's not worth you doing some like stupid maneuver and hovering over here and coming back down, because the other birds might be coming in behind you or coming in for a cast run across you. So
yeah,
this
especially
is why I was
there's that mountain there as well. It's a mountain, isn't it?
This is what I was saying about the waypoints, guys, and how I want the traffic going one way unless we make it very fucking clear on the radios. All good?
All good.
Did you want to go on a short range, or should we just go on squad short range?
I'm on long range. If you guys want to be on the short range so you can talk to each other outside of the long range net being important, that's up to you. But as long as you're all on the air net, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't get on their short ranges. I'll just shout at them from the bird, and if they're not getting on the bird, just fucking go without them.
Okay.
It's their own fault for not listening. The squad leaders will know. I've got a long range to squad leaders as well. If I need to shout at them to tell their guys to get on the birds.
So if you check channel 4.
No. Okay.
Oh.
Channel 4 short range. We're on channel 4 short range. The command team. So you're aware.
Channel 5 then.
Sorry, my bad.
5 then.
I think this is Scout, I think this is your bird here. And then Colossal, I guess, is the other one that's got people on it.
Roger.
This is 0 and 2, yeah? Where's my seat? My seat for? Who's just cut? Who's just cut the co-pilot seat? Excuse me. If there's room to not be on the co-pilot seat, don't go on the co-pilot seat. So you can take forever to go on the bird, and he wants to go away because
This is 2, ready for takeoff. This is 1, spinning up. All 4 times, let's go. It's 2, rotate.
Claymore 1 lifting off.
Claymore 1 and 2, this is Broadsword. Are you with me here? Over.
Even.
Affirmative.
It's using the long range instead of the short range.
Claymore 1, echo. Over. Claymore 1 and 2, this is Broadsword. I've got eyes on target turned over. One and 2, this is Broadsword. Swinging left now. Over.
This is 2, swinging left now, over.
Claymore 1 swing left and going over the compound over.
Go to left 1. Claymore 2, this is Ryder. How does your insertion go further?
Right, insertion complete. Okay, Claymore 2, insertion complete. We can now head in.
Claymore 2, this is Ryder. Message over.
Send it, Ryder.
How'd your insertion go, over?
Insertion complete, lifting and RTB now.
Roger that. Break. Claymore 1, if you want to go in RTB and get your co-pilot on board, it looks like it's quite simple, unless you got anything to report, over.
Alright, this is Claymore 1. No eyes on contacts further away from the compound. I'm gonna RTB, pick up 12 out, over.
Copy that, 1, out. Locals has been advised, grounds are now in contact with light infantry in the main compound, out.
behind the guy, over.
Claymore 1 passing over your right hand side. Yeah, copy that. If you go on to the around Waypoint Cheese kind of area, do a flyby, over. Right, this is broadsword on station, over. Copy that, broadsword. If you just hold at Waypoint, hold it with green even, stuff like that. Hey!
Hello. Just realised I don't have my helmet on.
I was speaking on short range for most of that landing.
Hang on, we'll get out to get the thing on. Oh, now it's on. Fine. The light?
What?
Landing lights?
Yeah, it looks a bit weird. It's all in the middle of the landing pad.
Yeah, it's marked in the middle of it. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, yeah. Okay, I've only got blaze tests.
Yeah.
Ah, you've got dumbfires anyway.
Yep. Don't have any hellfires.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's mostly for looking for context anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have any? Oh yes, we have flare.
The nice thing is that I can actually see it as well.
Yeah.
Which is usually when I don't have a koi pilot, I often actually go to the koi pilot seat and open that thing just so. Sometimes you see something like, oh, there was something ahead of me.
You can open it on your side as well to make it easier for you to see.
Is that the thing now? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's scroll menu toggle monitor.
Ah.
There's also a secret option when you get a fallout bubble head on the dash on your dash.
Really?
Yeah, scroll down. Your option thing disappears, and then press space when it disappears.
Wait, when what disappears?
In the left hand side where the white sort of highlighter disappears, and it's like not on anything. After it's like it should be like halfway down. No, when it disappears, press space and a bubble head.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
do you want me to
right
radio
ATC's Claymore 1. I'm back on station. Over.
Cover that Claymore 1. If you can come and do a sweep, we've got friendlies in the centre compounds now, but if you can give us use your camera and see if you can spot anything coming in the east in particular, that's not any threats. Over. Oh.
Copy that. Coming in for recon run. Over. Yeah, actually, if you want to do that, comms, that would be great.
Yeah, sure. They've got contacts as well on the eastern side. I believe that is. Yeah, eastern side.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's contact. If the camera.
Is the camera not cooperating?
No, I was just moving my mouse as well as it doing the geolock thing, so it's a bit being a bit wonky. Okay, that's one. Okay. We're broadsword 1. JTAC, this is broadsword 1, message over.
Oh no, Claymore 1.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Are you sure you're broadsword 1? Over. Negative, this is Claymore 1, correction. Over. Go ahead, Claymore, over. You have a small squad-sized element to your east beyond the wall, over. Copy that, can you get a rough mark on the map for us, over? Roger that. Marked squad X1, over.
Is that vehicle door right on the road? It is.
1 second. Right.
Claymore, this is Ryder message.
I don't see the skids in the most likely, unless it's low. Oh, I see it. Yeah, seen.
Yeah, that was a message for us, by the way.
Send it. JTAC.
Claymore, be advised, there's spotted another squad size element just in the woods northeast of MSR Flake, close to MSR Flake. Break. If you can do some gun runs coming in from southwest to northeast against that those wood line in MSR Flake, let's move through now, over.
Roger that, JTAC. Okay.
So Claymore, be advised, there's definitely a few of them in there. They're all lying down and stuff along the kind of edge of the tree line along that road. Over.
Can you see them on the thermals?
Yeah, I see them. They're more or less straight ahead by the looks.
I'm gonna fire and you can tell me if I'm hitting any glows.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking the wrong way.
Number 1, be advised, lots of RPGs coming at you.
Yeah, you're more or less dead on there. RPG coming. It might be beneficial to fire if you, yeah. Might want to adjust down a bit more.
Broadsword, this is Ryder, message. Ryder, this is Broadsword, send message over. Broadsword, be advised, we've found the container, check container mark in the centre of the compound. Break. I want you to come in from the west via Waypoint Cheese and take the container.
You've also got contacts to the
going north straight to the
direct east of us currently.
Any landmarks?
Vehicle.
Confirm, coming from west, going
There's a vehicle as well.
And that out. Claymore, this is Ryder. Good hits on your last run. If you can keep watching that kind of hillside, I'll let you know if I see any more contacts. Just be advised, obviously, Broadsword will be coming in from the west to hit the container, so watch your fire and flight path. Over.
Okay. Roger that, JTAC. We've currently got 2 squad-sized elements on MSR Curly Whirly. Engaging, over.
Roger that, Claymore. Out. This is Broadsword beginning my entrance, over. Copy that, Broadsword. We'll mark with coloured smoke. Out. Container is on orange smoke. Out.
Oh, it wasn't moving anymore. I was looking up the road.
Oh, it's moving again now.
Fuck yeah. I was
leaving to its teammates behind. Sorry?
Yeah, I was looking up the road thing and it was moving up ahead. I'm like, where the fuck has it gone? Like, oh no, it's still there.
That's a crate in the way, we probably spotted that. Out.
It's heading dismounted again and heading in now under the crane.
There's a crane. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 contacts left of the crane. The truck seems to be empty.
Okay.
You can probably hit those. Lower.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Good hits.
Come forward a little bit more.
I think that was Claymore one.
I think you should come lower.
You've also got contacts direct south on MSR Curly Whirly, just after the bend.
Your left.
Squad sized element.
Still lifting. Good shit.
Uh, 259 currently.
See them?
I'm just passing over them now.
Broadsword, this is right. Right, this is broadsword, over.
Go ahead, over.
How do you want to do the exfil? Do you want me to pick up the transport pod, or how do you want to do it?
If you can land and get in a little bird, but don't lift yet, I'm just confirming the plan with command, over.
Can you see them from here?
Yeah. 059 direction. They're on top of the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. You've got the rest of the squad moving right. A bit more. There you go. Left a bit more. Good hits.
So much more useful to have a co-pilot on this thing. You're like,
it is, isn't it?
yeah, like I have no idea what the fuck I'm shooting at.
even when they're as bad as me. Shall we try and see if there is contacts going on MSR Lake?
That's the one. That's the one in the middle, right?
That's the one to the north going east.
Yeah.
Sorry. In that tree line where we hit before.
Yeah.
Claymore, this is Ryder, over.
That's us, isn't it?
Yep.
Send it right over.
Claymore, if you go and get your little bird, so Valou stays in that bird, and you get in yours. Valou will need to come back and start casing straight away, over.
Roger that.
Copy that as well.
Broadsword, this is Ryder, message over.
Some solo time.
What's here, Ryder? Send message.
Broadsword, I want you to grab the little bird as previous and head to holding point green and await further instructions, over.
Ryder, this is Broadsword, repeat last, over.
Get a little bird, transport and head to holding point green and stand by, over.
Broadsword copies out.
I seem to be in some shit.
Might be, yeah. Used to have a fun extraction.
Yes, indeed.
I'm glad that I didn't need to take the transport because after the last mission extraction, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Just staying up in there.
It looks like we're gonna go on Alfie Blitz anyway on top of the construction building. So it shouldn't be too bad. Then again, it could be quite bad. I don't know.
It depends how much fire there is coming.
Yeah, it looks like it's mostly small arms, but little birds can't take shit, and there's no doors on these things, so.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm mostly afraid of actually the pilot always getting hit.
Yeah, yeah. Like if it was a Venom or something, I wouldn't really give a shit, because I've taken like 4 RPGs in that thing before now, so it's like, meh. But if it's a little bird, it can't take that many hits, so. Although it's really hard to shoot at.
Lifting off in front of it.
Severity was coming this way first.
I'll probably take the same flight pan as him, but you'll probably be gone by then. Alright, thanks.
Alright, see ya.
Right, there's a broadsword at the holding point green, over. Cover that broadsword, just hold there for now, out.
Right, this is Claymore 1, I'm back on station, over.
Copy that, Claymore 1. I need you to re-attack that tree line north of MSR Flake Mark ASAP, over.
Claymore 1 copies, over.
Claymore 2, are you on station yet, over?
Just now I am, right, over.
Copy that, Claymore. Break. Broadsword and Claymore 2, listen in for plan, break. Plan will be, using new marks, waypoint Bowler, you will land at LZ Bark 2. This will be to the right of the large warehouse coming in from the north, break. You'll then extract via waypoint Genius, heading south, then coming around, going north via waypoint Cheese, break. Hold at the holding point green for now. I'm awaiting the go-ahead for the extraction, over. Also, how copy, over? Broadsword, did you copy my last, over? From insert Bowler, landed Bark, exit Genius, over. Roger that. Claymore 2, did you copy my last, over? Good copy, over. Copy that, out. Broadsword and Claymore 2, you are go for extraction plan, over. Onto the copies, out. Claymore 2, what's your current location?
It's Claymore 2. Currently moving from holding point green into LZ.
Rider, Broadsword will be in first, then followed by Claymore. Rider copies, I have marked LZ with blue smoke, over. Rider, eyes on. Advise you try and land to cover your left side, because we're still getting fire from the east-northeast, over. Okay, Claymore 2, you're good to come in, over.
Roger that, making approach now.
Claymore 2, as per previous, you come in and try and cover your left-hand side. We're still taking fire from the east-northeast, so just to our left, over.
Roger that.
green over. Cover that also. No.
Claymore lifting off.
All air assets, all air assets. Plan is being slightly changed over. Break. 1 is to insert an LZ Cockrot, and 2 is to insert an LZ Nav. Break. Broadsword, you need to land at LZ Cockrot. Break. Claymore 2, you need to land at LZ Nav. Over. Broadsword copies up.
Claymore copies out.
Claymore 1, this is... what's my fucking name? Ryder! That's the one. Message over.
It's Ryder.
Ryder, if you can cover the kind of approach. Again, once again as before, if you be the third bird in and just shoot anything, let's start shooting at us. Over.
Claymore 1 copies, over.
Claymore 1, what's your ammo, etc. Over.
4,500 rounds on the miniguns and break. 6 hydro rockets, over.
Copy that. Just let me know if you need to do any rearms, etc. Out.
Copy that. I think I'll rearm the rockets at least when I pick up the co-pilot again, over.
Can you say that again? Over.
I think I'll rearm the rockets once I pick up the co-pilot, over.
Roger that. Yeah, roger that. Out. Broadsword 1, as soon as you drop your guys off, you're free to go back and grab the Turu as before. Over.
Okay, Ryder, are we executing now or when are we executing? Over.
Say again, over.
Are we inserting now or are we holding on now? Over.
Insert straight away, over.
If broadsword's approaching.
Claymore 2, once you dropped your guys off, if you go around to holding point line and just hold there, and I want a confirmation if we need Kaz to go back straight away, over.
Ryder lifting, over.
Ryder, this is Broadsword lifting, over. Claymore 2 is waving off, taking an RPG and machine gun fire on the south side, over. all call signs be advised, Claymore 2 is coming in for a reinsert from the south. We're going to try and put it down between LZ Git and LZ NAF, over. Get to lift.
Claymore 2 RTP.
Claymore 1, this is Ryder. How's the air? Over.
I don't have eyes on the contacts down near the compound. Over.
Copy that. For now, if you keep hovering, I'm just going to get clearance for you to go and pick your co-pilot up. Over.
Copy that. Hovering around the target. Over.
Claymore 1, this is Ryder. Make it so. Over.
Ryder 1, do you mean that I should go back to base and pick out the co-pilot or what? Over.
Yeah, roger that. Go pick up your co-pilot, rearm. Over.
Copy that. Over.
Right, there's a broadsword lifting off from base. I'm bringing a transport pod in just in case. Over.
Copy that, broadsword. Out.
This is Claymore 2 coming into base from the southwest.
Copy that, Claymore 2. If you didn't hear those messages earlier, once you land, if you get in the Casbird once he lands. Over.
Roger that, Ryder.
Claymore 1 approaching the base now. Over.
Copy that, Claymore 1. I see the two blips going towards each other. If you disappear, I'll cry. Over.
Well, we wouldn't want that. Over.
Right, there's a broadsword holding at HP line. Over.
Copy that, broadsword. So just keep low. We're still taking a lot of fire on the north side. Over.
I'm gonna start refueling this thing as well. Just actually, never mind. I have half fuel left. It's okay. Are we arming from there?
One second.
And I try to do it from here. It progress bar disappears immediately.
Oh yeah.
Right, this broadsword.
Yep, right.
Just checking if it actually.
Advised, transport pod snapped. I don't have it anymore with it.
Let me try.
Copy that, no problem, just continue holding. We've just found the container, just sorting out when you can come in and pick it up. Over.
Configure. Oh yeah, you're already doing that.
Fly.
Rather, don't let the rebels know that there's equipment in the ocean. Over.
Say that again. Over.
Don't let them know there's equipment in the ocean. Over.
Did you want some AGTMs?
Nah, I think we're fine.
I'm configuring it with AGTMs and the GAL 19. Decal, if you want.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Fuck it.
Nah, but actually, just I have the rockets instead, because you don't have anything to use this against, to be honest.
Alright. There we go. May take a second.
Broadsword, this is Ryder message.
Ryder, this is Broadsword message, over.
Broadsword, we've located the container. It's just, I'll get a mark down in a second, but it's just north of my position on the map. Break. You're clear to come in straight away. I advise you come in from the north side and then extract from the north side. Over.
Controls.
Infant Ryder, enter north, exit north, over.
You fully rearmed now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copy.
How you have to do it then, I guess. You have to switch to the heavy or the medium loadout, and then switch back.
Okay.
Claymore, do you copy? Over.
That's us.
We copy, Ryder.
Claymore, we're just organising the extraction of the container now. It might be worth you guys just grabbing both the little birds.
Oh, damn it.
Or yeah. Break, disregard.
Okay then.
Just ask him, just so we are sure what to do. If you're supposed.
Yeah, disregard last Claymore. Come in with the cast bird. Over.
Okay.
Roger that, Ryder. Well, we could have quickly landed in the switch, but.
Yeah. Spinning around.
Yeah.
Right way to go? Yeah, it is.
Broadsword, just be advised, we're taking a lot of fire from that northeast side now. Over.
Ryder, I see a lot of containers down there.
There's a OD green container. I'll get some smoke on it somewhere.
Right.
The one next.
Yeah, it's the one right next to the blue mark below you now.
I have eyes on Broadsword.
Good.
That's about all I can see from this distance. We'll search for contacts.
Yeah. They said there was contacts on the hill, straight ahead of us.
That is correct. To the 122. In the trees, I believe. Tree line.
There's a helicopter on the way right now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna fire some.
Oh. Oh yeah.
This is Ryder message.
Is that for us?
I didn't hear. Just say yes.
Say again, Ryder.
Already. You're engaging what I was about to call the alternative against the northeast. Over.
Roger that.
Oh. Okay, because you changed the loadout things. Now I have all of those in my list of weapons, so I had to press
what?
F. Yeah, like I have the minigun. The next one is the Gauss, and then the Hellfires, and then the Hydras.
Really? Broadsword, this is Ryder message.
But there's like 0
Right,
of them.
message.
I just had to cycle through them
Broadsword,
now.
I need you to, once you've dropped that container
Yeah,
back at
don't
base,
worry.
I need you to grab a transport pod for the main extract.
It just
There's still one
confused me
left,
because
over.
I was like, I switched to what I thought was the Hydra thing. Clicked on
Copy
it.
that. If you
Nothing
just bring
happens.
it back, bring the transport pod as soon as you can. Over.
Copy that. Tony's base event.
We have contact 280. Let's see if I can find any near the weird looking lake by the looks.
Okay, yeah. I'm just getting another angle so I don't bounce off any rounds towards the friendlies.
Okay. Direct west now.
Direct west?
More or less. Well, northwest. 328.
Oh, okay, over there.
Yeah, in the little dip by the.
Okay, yeah, that was 2 lakes, that's why I got confused.
Oh, by the lake there. You want right a bit more, just right. And in the trees as well.
Yeah, I don't see anything because the lake is fucking up my vision.
Okay.
Because whenever you look towards it, the target gains everything. I was like, yep, black.
Oh right, okay, never mind. There seems to be contact along the road of 1 second by LZ Pansy. Near the big
I see.
oil drum things round.
Yeah, that's friendlies are too close to shooting.
Oh, roger that. You also have contact to 180.
Actually, can you...
Direct south.
Can
I work?
Okay. Can you ask JTAC to mark their friendly location with smoke?
Yeah, sure.
Over there here somewhere?
Yeah, left a bit more. Left. Yeah, there you go. Let me call that in then. Ryder, this is Claymore 1, message over.
Go for Ryder.
Could you mark position with smoke for friendly fire purposes, over?
Say it again, you want me to mark friendly positions, over?
Yes, over. Sorry, I got my words mixed up.
Slightly.
Roger that, be advised, put down green and blue smoke on all friendly positions now. Out.
There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
This is Broadsword, I'm coming in from the north now. Where do you want us to depart, over?
Come out, Broadsword.
They're more or less surrounded actually, from north all the way around to south, almost.
Okay, where's the rest wants to shoot at right now, because I don't see anything.
Again...
Oh, there's a vehicle coming.
Oh, vehicle.
Yeah, copy that, I'm still waiting for the answer, over.
There's still contact right below us as well.
Can you call in?
Yeah.
Broadsword, this is Ryder message.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's...
There's a bit... Yeah, the radio traffic is
Yeah.
Broadsword, do you copy?
Broadsword's copy, you cut out on the last one of it.
Broadsword needs you to land at LZ NAF ASAP, over.
So coming around to NAF.
It's coming from east, isn't it? East.
Oh, come on.
It was a good hit though. Took out its wheels.
Yeah, well.
What we need is a good BTR or something.
Hey,
it's we're taking fire from the northeast and northwest.
Hey! North and northeast, you copied.
Yeah, northwest,
And that,
I think.
yeah.
Fire snap, how copy, over?
Just tell me where the fire.
Say again, over.
fire on the ground is nap, over.
There's a lot of dead bodies now, so it's hard to
I
make
can't
out
understand what you're saying in the first part of the message. All I hear is NAF, over.
Again, there's
fire on the ground is nap, over.
There's sporadic
The
contact
fire
by
on the
the
ground is
drums,
NAF. Possibly a vehicle, yes.
on the
vision
ridge
clear,
line to
over.
the southwest, near the lake again,
Okay.
is contacts. Sporadic as well. Just right a bit more. Oh, left, sorry, just left a bit more, sorry. My bad.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I've also suggested you drop the pod and then fly off to the holding point where we get everyone rallied over.
Oh, good hits, good hits.
Yeah, I saw that guy firing.
Oh, hello. We've got enemies direct south and going underneath us now as well, at the coast.
Okay.
Squad size element.
On the, did you say on the coast?
Yeah, near the coast there.
Okay.
Where
Russian.
where the water goes furthest inland to now on direct north almost. In the trees, maybe? Just outside of the tree line. You see the big rock in front of us? To the 347?
Yeah, I see that big rock, actually.
In between the rock and the tree line.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go for another run then.
Roger.
Very hard to see them if they are not moving or firing.
Yeah, I did just switch back from thermal to color for a second there. I couldn't see them for shit. They're now in the tree line. They're spread across the tree line now. So.
At the tree line far away or the tree line to the left?
The tree line 062.
Okay.
Left of it. The tree line to the left of that. Sorry. They're firing us now. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I see that now.
Yeah. Good hits. Let's see if there's any on the directly in thingy in the squads. It seems to be a building. I don't know if they're friendlies or not. They look like friendlies. More than maybe not. Yeah, they're friendlies.
Broadsword, this is Ryder message.
There is contact northwest by the water drums or oil drums, far side of the compound.
Okay.
335.
Okay, can you ask Ryder if there's any friendlies in that direction? Just to make sure.
I believe all friendlies are in front of us now on the road.
Yeah, just ask and make sure, because I don't want to building up anything very close to friendlies.
Ryder, this is Claymore 1, inquiring if you have any friendlies to the northwest of the objective, over.
So negative, all friendlies are at LG NAF now, over.
Roger that.
Broadsword, you're good for pickup, over.
You may want to move, because Broadsword's going to be landing like below in 2 seconds.
Claymore 2 3
up and right, yeah, got it. Yeah, send some rockets there. Beautiful. Good hits.
Also a treasure somewhere.
Down and right a bit more. Yeah, just there. It's running left. That's it.
Oh yeah, I see him.
These miniguns hit everything but the target.
Yep.
Claymore, this is Ryder. We are away. You're clear to head back to base. Over. Roger that. Claymore RTB. Claymore, if you get home first, can you put the kettle on? Over. Wilco, Ryder, over.
Oh, I thought. RPG.
Let's go chase him down, shall us? Oh no, we can't actually. Taroos are really fast.
Yeah.
A lot faster than Little Bird, at least. Oh, they dropped in the ocean!
Bye, Ryder. It let go of itself.
That's fantastic.
Right, let's see if we can save them.
I doubt any of them will be alive, but let's see. We'll only be able to pick one up anyway. Oh well.
Yeah, so like, who gets it first?
Just hover above them and just tease them.
Yeah.
See where they are. Oh, seen. Direction 35830.
Yeah, I see them on the
Roger that.
blue force tracker.
They're to our right now. First one to get in gets a ride home. The rest of you have to swim.
I get a lot of requests to like strafe them. I think I will do that to the survivors.
What, strafe them?
Yeah, just the minigun.
Just as we leave blank.
Yeah. We only have room for one.
We have room for one. Get in. I only have room for one. Oh fuck. Oh, Kilson's back up. Can they get in?
Claymore, this is Broadsword. Order 66 has been executed. Over.
Is somebody in?
No, you need a bit lower. A bit lower. A bit lower.
Up. No, not anymore.
There we go.
Somebody in?
Putin's in, let's go. I believe. Yeah. Right, order 66. Roger that, order 66 is activated. Over. Contact 090. Fantastic.
I wish I had the rockets now.
You wish you had what?
The rockets.
Oh, you used them, all of you?
Yeah.
Oh. Putin, you there? Is he there even? He should be on your side.
I don't see him.
Is there nobody sat there?
No.
Oh. Land and see if there's anyone actually in the helicopter. They might have jumped out. I'm pretty sure someone got in anyway, at least.
You're pretty sure.
You need to wait till the end is off, Dapper.
Oh.
It might not.
It doesn't matter though, because we're not playing, are we? We're not doing another one. Well, wasn't planned.
Why not?
It's a good game.
Gun game.
I have a question.
Fuck's sake.
Here's a question.
Did anyone actually get in the helicopter at the end there?
No.
No.
No, we couldn't.
Why
I thought I saw Putin get in. I'm not too sure.
Oh no, I saw
wow.
Putin drown. So.
Right.
Which helicopter?
The attack helicopter, the little bird.
Yeah, sorry about the dip. I don't know why it is with those parts. You just let go of the second one this game.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Well, because if
To
you
be
Fox, you
fair,
changed
it wasn't he secretly accidentally let go of one earlier.
Order 66.
No witnesses.
we did order 66 at the end there as well. I
Well-
don't know how many if we were killed.
Does that make
You killed me. Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna call it for tonight's session. You are welcome to stay for gun game, however.